Here we go right now with the eighth notes using tie application. This is very, very difficult. There's some offbeat things. As soon as you start putting ties into this, you have to remember a tie carries that note value over. So when you play a tied note, you keep it down until the end of the value, okay? This is going to be rather tricky. You'll notice here too, no fingering is displayed here. When no fingering is displayed, you are going to have several options and you will get a little finger tied at times, but you'll find that through practicing this, this is better preparing us for falling into what we see in our typical lead sheets or music of today. You'll see songbooks and all that will have the melodies written out clearly, but it's up to you to decide what is going to be the best fingering for this particular selection. So by me putting in fingering for you, like we've done in certain situations, it's good to get you understanding how the fingering functions, but we don't want to be playing, focusing so much now on the fingering element. We want to have the practice through seeking and finding is what's going to really develop into levels of improvisation when you start improvising around on the piano. When you're playing particular ideas, when I'm playing ideas, I really don't know where my finger is going to have to go. I have to become spontaneous because my ideas are so spontaneous, so my fingering has to follow it. So for improvisation and for reading just your own everyday melodies on songbooks, you'll find that being able to control the fingering is going to be an important element of all this stuff. So let's count right now. Eighth notes. We're going to do it counting out loud. But I trust at home you're going to be knowing that you really want to try to get to the point where you can do this with a metronome. Metronome would be a wonderful thing, a way to gauge your progress too. Start off very slow. I usually like to start at 60. You know, even slower, even 1 and see 60s right here. The first bar and 2. See, and that really makes it, that's pretty difficult, okay? So so that's with the metronome. We're going to take it from, let's take it from right from the beginning now. And that was the first 2 lines with the metronome. And as you can hear, all that offbeat things and the ties carrying over. A lot of times the left hand will come in by itself because the tied note is being held while the left hand is still establishing that control. In the most cases here, all the chords are appearing on beats 1 and on beat 3, okay? And this is where you'll see that, you know, they really become what we call kind of a rooted quality. It brings the left hand coming, boom, bass notes, okay? So let's play right through here, keeping the beats 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in, okay? Even on those bars where you have just like at the very last bar of the tune, we have a whole note, still count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in. You know, the next, nope, the third from the bottom, see the 5th line, you see in the A minor 7 bar, you got a half note to 2 quarters, still count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in, okay, because it keeps the time the same, constant for the whole piece. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2. See how that was a tricky one. There's 2 ties. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and Okay, that right. This is okay. This is tricky right in here. So that particular bar, be like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and... See that? That's a tricky bar there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... See? That's all off beat. See what's happening? The left hand is coming in on those beats, okay? Next bar. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and a whole series of those. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Isn't that great? These are very musical. Even though we're conquering our counting application, we're having some fun playing some pretty music too. So enjoy this. Very valuable technique you must know.